All right. Just my. Okay, here we go. We're going to begin from standing position. So if you keep your blanket or towel handy and your block. And Samastiti equals standing pose. So it's about having the weight distributed front and back on both sides of the feet. So make sure you're lifting from the arches of your feet, drawing the shoulders up, back, and down. Relax the arms down, lifting from the heart center, and draw the belly in, and the tail will go slightly down. Draw the chin towards back and then towards the chest. You can lower the gaze towards the floor. You can close your eyes. Make sure your arms, your shoulders are relaxed, the muscle of your face. Let's take the time here to begin to create that linking between the air and the breath and the mind. Just watch your breath. Observe the movement within the body. And allow the breath first to be natural, normal. Nothing to change yet. Slightly engage the abdomen. Keep the breath flowing. Bring the attention to the sole of the feet. Gently pressing from your toes towards the mat. Notice the ankles and notice if they are collapsing inward. If that is the case, press through the outside of both feet as you lift the arches again. Thighs slightly engaged and you are connecting back with the breath. Now be aware of your knees and notice if you are locking your knees. If that is the case, soften the knees, but keep the thighs slightly engaged. Nice, deep inhalations, full exhalations. And now slowly lengthening the breath. Allow the breath to become deeper and fuller. Slowing down, always without forcing the quality of your breath. Keep the breath moving and then slowly. Now we're going to bring the shoulders up to the ears, back and down. Bring the shoulders up to the ears, forward, down. Move the shoulders forward, up to the ears, back and down. Up to the ears, forward and down. One more time. Relax your hands, shoulders up, back and down. Shoulders up, forward and down. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Relax your shoulders, palm facing up. Exhale, release and hands down by your hips. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Notice the spine lengthening. Exhale, release the arms towards the hips. One more time. Inhale, arms out and up. Reach, create the space. And exhale, release the hands down towards the hips. Bring the shoulders up to the ears, side out, release it down. Again. One more time. and release. Bring the arms to the side in T position and flex the wrist, palms and fingers facing up and then fingers down. Just relax your shoulders, relax your elbows and your wrist and mobilize your wrist as you turn the fingers up and down. Keep the shoulders soft and the elbows slightly flexed, and then slowly release the hands down towards the hips. Bring the arms out and up, flex the elbows, place the hands to your shoulders and draw a circle with your elbows going in one direction first, moving from the shoulders joint, and then going into the opposite direction, back, up, forward, and down. A couple more rounds like this. And then slowly release the arms and the hands down, shoulders up, and release hands to the heart center. Take a moment to connect with the breath. Lengthening again the inhales and the exhales, allowing the breath to become deeper, fuller. At the same time, it should be soft and relaxed. Now, inhale, swoop your right arm up and overhead, reach through the fingertips and lengthening, go to the left slightly as you stretch the right side of the torso, and then slowly return back to center. Relax your shoulder and elbow. Exhale, move the spine to the left, and inhale back to center. Exhale to the left. Back through center, place your right hand into your left ear. Inhale and exhale, right ear goes to your right shoulder and the head comes back to center. Exhale to the right and back through center. Exhale to the right and hold. Release your left shoulder, left arm towards the floor. Watch your breath. Take a deep inhale, release the hand and slowly lower the hand down by your right hip. Neutral neck. Now with your next inhale, the left arm goes out and up. And as you exhale, gently move the spine to the right. Inhale, return back to center. Exhale to the right and back through center. To the right. Back through center, place your left hand on top of your right ear. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, left ear to your right to your left shoulder, and the right shoulder is just slowly is moving towards the floor. Feel the stretch on the right side of the neck. Keep the breath moving, long, full, and relaxed. Take a deep inhale and slowly head back through center. Release the hand down. Shoulders up, back, and down. Bring the arms out to the side and all the way up and overhead. And from here, we're going to extend the right arm and then the left arm to the sky. Gently swing the upper spine and the middle back. So just keep the hips slightly engaged there, belly in, and just from the waist up, upper spine, middle back, moving gently side to side as you release the shoulders and the arms. Now flex the elbows, bring the hands to the back of your skull, guide the elbows in, keep the upper spine nice and long, belly in, take a deep inhale, and long exhale, long, gently exhale, slowly lower the chin to your chest. Don't press with your hands, it should be enough with the weight of the hands to the back of the head. Just feel the stretch, those muscles connecting with the base of the skull. And inhale, bring the elbows out and release the hands down towards the hips, shoulders up, back and down. Let's rotate the head. Inhale, lift the chin up. Exhale to the right, to the chest, to the left and up. Still warming up the body, gently working with the neck, going in the same direction. Couple more rounds. And reverse. Inhale, go to the right, chin up. Exhale to the left and down to the chest. Keep moving in the same direction. Couple more rounds. And slowly back through center. Guide the hands to the heart. Take a moment. And with the next inhale, bring the arms in T position and guide the elbows, shoulders back to stretch the pec muscles. And exhale, bring the hands together. Bend the knees slightly, interlace the fingers, round the spine, pull the belly in, straighten the arms forward, stretch. Bring the hands up to the sky, keep the fingers interlaced, flex the elbows, Tadaka Mudra, top of the hands to the crown of the head. Inhale, extend the arms up, and exhale, arms out and down. Hands to the heart. Inhale, cactus arms, elbows high as your shoulders, guide the shoulders back. Bend the knees slightly, bring the hands together, heart center. Interlace the fingers, straighten the elbows, belly in, chin in. Straighten the knees, bring the hands up towards the sky, flexing the elbows and lower the hands to the crown of the head. Inhale, straighten the arms, arms out to the side and to the center of your heart. And the last round, cactus arms, elbows, guide and stretch those pec muscles. Bend the knees slightly, hands to the heart center, interlace the fingers, straighten the elbows, round the spine, pull the belly in, chin to the chest. Straighten the knees, arms up and overhead, and exhale, lower the top of the hands to the crown of the head. Inhale, straighten the elbows, release the hands out, down towards the hips, bring the shoulders up, back and down. I'm going to turn myself in this way so you can see me placing the hands to your thighs, not to your knees, to the thighs. And we're going to work into the cat-cow from this position. So elbows coming by your rib cage, arch the spine, look forward, and then exhale, elbows out, round the spine, chin to the chest. Elbows by your rib cage, open the chest, and exhale, round the spine, belly in, chin in. One more time, elbows by your rib cage, arching the spine, look forward. Exhale, round the spine, belly in, elbows out. And slowly straighten the spine. Let's all come to Samastiti, hands to the heart center. Relax your shoulders. Keep the breath moving, long, deep, soft, and relaxed breathing. Few more round of breath. And exhale, hands down by your hips. Coming into the back of my mat, I'm going to straighten the arms forward now, sweep, and exhale, swan dive, arms to the side, bend the knees slightly, release the spine down towards the floor, chin to your chest. Inhale, bring the hands to your shins, move the shoulders back into the halfway up, 90-degree angle, and then exhale, release the spine, stretch the entire length of your spine. Again, inhale, hands to your shins, 90-degree angle, shoulders back and down. Exhale, fall forward, release your spine. One more time, come halfway up, nice long spine. And exhale, release all the way down towards the floor. Nod your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Now bring your right hand to the outside of your left leg, and then slowly open and twist to the left with your left arm. Left hand is pointing up to the sky. And exhale, release the hand down again. Same side. Inhale, open and twist to the left as you inhale. As you exhale, you release down. One more time. Inhale, open and twist to the left. And exhale all the way down. Now bring the left hand to the outside of your right leg and inhale, open and twist to the right. Exhale, hand down, 2 more rounds. Inhale to open and twist. And exhale down. Last one, inhale, twist. And release. Holding from the opposite elbows, bend the knees, relax your belly, your chest towards your thighs. Draw the chin to your chest. Stretch the spine symmetrically. And then slowly bring the hands towards the hips. Keep the chin in, engage the core, move the chest away from your thighs, straighten the knees, and come all the way back to Samastiti. Hands to the heart center. Reconnect back with the breath. Nice deep inhale. Long, full exhale. Now with your next inhale, the hands are going up towards the sky. Nice long spine. Pull the belly in. Nice exhale. And exhale slowly down towards the floor. Let's walk with the hands to the front to downward dog. Heels are down towards the floor. Chin to your chest. Shoulders away from your ears. Bring the heels up. And exhale, heels down. Inhale, heels up. And exhale, heels down. Inhale, heels up. And exhale, heels down. From here, knees down towards the floor and step forward with your left foot. Left knee over to your left ankle. Move the right knee slightly back. Top of the foot flat on the floor. Inhale, bring the arms up and overhead. Exhale, sweep the arms out, down. Forward and inhale, arms up and overhead. Move the hips to the front. Exhale, arms out, down. One more time, forward and up. That's an inhalation. Exhale, arms out, down by your feet. Hands towards the mat. Tuck the toes under. Pick up the right knee off the mat. Rocking forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Now walk your left foot to the edge of the mat. Place both hands or wrists under the shoulders and then release the right knee down. Top of the foot flat on the mat and then release the hips towards the floor as you move the spine forward and up. Release your right hip flexor, going deeper into the stretch. Take a moment. Keep moving the breath in a way that feels long, stable, and relaxed. And then we're going to bring the left knee back and move the hips to Balasana, Child's Pose. Moving to table. Tucking the toes under, downward dog. Press, straighten the knees, hips up, heels to the floor, shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, heels up, and exhale down. Inhale, lift the heels off the floor, and exhale, release it down. One more time, heels up and down. Move the knees towards the floor. Step with your right foot forward. Lift the left knee slightly back and then lower the top of the foot flat on the mat. Now we're going to bring their arms up, back, forward, and up. Exhale, move the arms back, down, forward, and up. Exhale, back, down, forward, and back. Release the hands down towards the floor, tuck the toes under, knee off the mat, and rock forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. And then walk your right foot to the edge of the mat, hands rest under the shoulders, press your left heel, and then release the left knee down. Release the left hip flexor and the spine is, you're not rounding, the shoulders are not up to your ear. You're flattening the upper spine and you're sinking through the hips. Take a moment, breathing in and out. Take a deep inhale, move the right knee back, Balasana, Child's Pose, soften the elbows, forehead towards the floor, towards the block. Take a moment and just breathe here. Back to tabletop position. Tucking the toes under. Press downward dog, and this time let's walk the hands towards the feet. Again, feet under the hips, holding from the opposite elbows, bend the knees slightly, relax, nod your head yes. Shake your head no. Straighten the spine, bring the hands towards your hips, engage the core, keep the chin in, inhale, slowly lift. Again, Samastiti, hands to the heart. Take a moment. Reconnect back with the breath. And slowly you release your hands down by your hips. So now please grab your block. I'm going to place the block on the floor and place the right foot on top of the block. The left foot is not right by the block, it's just under the hip. So have a little space between the block and your left foot, please. So from here, let's have the hands to your waist and let's come to the toes of your left foot. So you are engaging your right leg and then bend the right knee, bend the left knee, move the hips back into chair pose. Lift the chest, don't lean forward, lift the chest, activate those back muscles. Straighten both knees, come to the toes of your left foot. Flex and lower. Inhale, straighten and lift. Release, heel down, flex and move the hips back. You have to be able to see your toes in this modified chair pose. Straighten, lifting. Exhale, flex and lower. Inhale, straighten and lift. Exhale and lower. Now straighten and lift and hold it there. And you can have the big toes touching, or you can flex the left foot for balance and lower the toe down. Flex and lift and down. Careful with the balance. Lift and down. Lift and down. You can always keep the toes down, don't worry. And one more, lift and down. Release the left foot down, flex the right knee and move the right foot to the floor and place your left foot on top of your block. Remember to have the space between the block on your right foot. Hands to your waist, engage the core, lift from the heart and straighten the knees, toes touching, big toes touching of your right foot. Lower the heel, flex the knee and to chair. Inhale, straighten up. Flex, lower, chair pose, Ardha Utkatasana. Inhale, standing and toes touching. Flex, release the heel, move the hips back as you flex the knee. Two more. Straighten and lifting. Heel down, flex and release. One more, straighten up, balance and strength, and lower the heel down into chair. And now straighten and have the big toes touching, and you can just stay there for balance, or you can flex and lower. Flex the ankle, exhale, release the toe down. Inhale, flex and point. Flex, point, flex, release, heel down, left foot down, and then slowly fold forward, holding from the elbows to the elbows, release the spine. Take a moment, breathing in and out. Now grab your block, lift the chest, come all the way up to standing position. So you have your block now in your hands. Step the feet wider than your hips. Keep your left foot parallel to the back of your mat. Rotate the toes so your toes are pointing the front of the mat. And with the block, find whatever level 1, level 2, or level 3. Just place it right parallel to your right foot. So we're going to reach and lower the hand to your block. Flex your right knee and keep your left arm pointing up to the sky. From knee flex, we're going to straighten and move the hip back and guide the left shoulder back. So you're not rotating the left shoulder forward. Keep the nice spine long and flat. Flex the right knee and straighten, move into triangle, Utthita Trikonasana. Flex the knee and straighten, move the hips back. Exhale, flex. And stretch as you move the hips back. and exhale, flex. And inhale, engage the core, bring the block up, and then grab the block with your left hand. Rotate the right foot, so now spiral to the front of the mat, and the heel comes in. Flex the left knee and lower the block, whatever level you can find there, the position. The right arm goes up to the sky, nice long lines. Again, don't rotate the shoulder forward. Have the chest open, and we're going to straighten, move the hip back, and flex the knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, flex. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, flex. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, flex. One more. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, flex. Engage the core, bring the block up. Rotate the left foot, and then we're going to reach with the spine, the block, nice block spine. Bring the block down towards the floor in the center. Find the block level 1, 2, or 3. If you can, and just place hands there, release your spine. Guide the crown of the head towards the block. Release and connect with the breath. Bring the hands towards the hips, engage the core, engage, and lift the chin into neutral position. Now guide both heels in. So the legs are again wider than your hips. Toes pointing to the corners of the mat. And we're going to work onto goddess pose. Bring the arms overhead. Flex the elbows and flex the knees into goddess pose. Here, right heel up and heel down. Left heel up, left heel down. Engage the core, both heels up and down. Straighten the legs, arms overhead. Exhale, flex the knee, flex the elbows. Goddess pose. Guide the shoulders back. Right heel up and down. Left heel up and down. Engage the core, engage the quads. Heels up, balance. Heels down, straighten the legs, arms overhead. One more time. Exhale, flex and lower into goddess pose. Right heel up. Exhale, down. Left heel up and down. Engage the core, quads, and lift, balance. Heels down, straighten the legs, arms overhead. And exhale, arms down. Shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Rotate the feet so they're parallel, hands to your waist. And then slowly release the crown of the head towards the floor. Hands down again towards the block, or the head or the crown of the head towards the block. Release and breathe. Relax your hips, your spine. And lift the head, lift the chest. Remove the block, walk the hands towards your right foot. Turn your foot so your toes are pointing to the front. The left heel is pointing to the back. Release the left knee down. And then bring the right knee to meet your left knee. And let's all move to child's pose. Relax, take a break. Concentrate on the breath. Allow your breath again to become deep, long, and relaxed. Moving to tabletop position. Engage the core, tuck the toes under. We're going to lift the knee a few inches off the floor, 90-degree angle. Engage the core and breathe. Inhale and exhale. Keep the core strong. Keep your shoulders, your arms strong. Toes are tucked, knees off the mat. Take a deep inhale and exhale, knees down. Top of the feet flat. Move the hips towards the heels, child's pose. Relax and breathe. Moving to table. Keep the knees where they are, and we're going to move the shoulders, the chest slightly forward, bend the elbows, and lower the chest halfway down. Straighten the arms, and elbows. And flex the elbows, lower the chest halfway down. Straighten the elbows and the arms one more time. Belly in, elbows by your ribcage, release halfway down. Straighten the arms and move the hips to child's pose. Relax your elbows, forehead towards the floor, towards the block. Take a moment. Back to table. Tuck the toes under, engage the core, knees a few inches off the mat, 90-degree angle. Hold and breathe. Strengthening the core, the arms, the shoulders. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, knees down, top of the feet flat. Release the elbows towards the floor. Relax your wrists, your shoulders, forehead towards the mat. Moving to table. Keep the top of the feet flat on the mat, on the floor. Guide the chest slightly forward. Flex the elbows, release halfway down. Engage the core, engage the arms, and straighten the arms. 2 more times. Belly in. Flex the elbows, elbows by your rib cage, lower halfway down. Inhale, straighten and reach. 1 more. Flex the elbows, release it down. And straighten and move the hips back. This time, bring the arms with you. Release the arms down by your side. Shoulders are melting down towards the floor and your elbows are flexed. Take your time here. Reconnect back with the breath. And move the arms forward. From table, we're going to guide the chest towards the front of the mat, the belly, the hips, straighten the legs. And let's work now with strengthening asymmetrically the back muscles. Cactus arms again, elbows to the side. We're going to have asymmetrically, we're going to lift one arm and the opposite leg at the same time as we move the chest from the floor. So, and the head back. When we come up, make sure you're not leading with the chin. Keep the neck neutral. Cactus arms, elbows in line with your shoulders, legs together, feet together. Press through the hips and then slowly lift the left arm, the chest, the head, and the right leg up. Exhale, down, down, down. Same side. Left arm, right leg up. Engage those back muscles. Lift the chest, keep the neck neutral, and exhale down. Press through the hips. Inhale, left arm and right leg up. Exhale down. Press through the hips. Inhale, lift the left arm, right leg, and chest up. And exhale, down, down. Turn the head to one side. Take a break. Head back to center. Left feet together. Now the right arm goes up, the left leg goes up, the chest and the head and the neck neutral position. Press through the hips. Inhale, lift the chest, right arm up, left leg up, look down towards the floor. Don't look forward, and exhale, everything goes down. Press through the hips, lift the head, lift the chest, right arm and left leg up, and exhale down. Inhale, everything comes up, right arm, left leg, chest and head, and exhale down. One more. Inhale, engage those back muscles, lift. Asymmetrically release hand, arm, left foot down, head down. hands under the shoulders, by your rib cage, elbows in, press to lift the chest, the pelvis, move the hips to child's pose, and release your back. Just breathe. And lift the chest, drop the hips to one side, and bring the legs to the front of your mat. Let's come to farmer's pose with the knees bent, rounding the spine, stretching a little bit here. Draw the chin in. And lift the chest. And bring the elbows under the shoulders with the palms facing down. So the elbows are not here, not back there, right under the shoulder. The feet are wide as your hips. I'm going to lift from the chest, engage, and then feet up and have the knees into the 90-degree angle. Flex the feet and straighten the legs forward and flex the knee. So we're going to engage the lower abdomen muscles and straighten the legs slightly forward and a little lower. And then bend the knees, bring the knees over to the hips. Straighten the legs and move it forward, lower a little bit if you like. And bend the knees, keep the lower back flat on the mat. And then straighten and then lower a little bit more if you like. Bend the knees. Activate those lower abdomen muscles and straighten. And then bend, release the feet down, and then slowly lower the head down towards the floor. If you need to protect your neck, place the towel in your neck or the blanket or towel on the back of your head. From here, we're going to have the knees flexed and the heels under the knees and the feet wide as your hips. So bring the arms overhead with the cactus arms so your shoulders are relaxed and your chest is open. And we're going to move slowly. Pick up the lower back, the sacrum, and then slowly middle back, upper spine goes up, and then heels up, heels down. Heels up and down. Heels up, lift the pelvis, stay high. Exhale down. Inhale, heels up and down. And then slowly upper spine, lower back, lumbar spine, sacrum down, hands to your knees, Apanasana. Flatten your lower back, thighs into the chest and away, into the chest and away, into the chest, straighten the legs up to the sky, arms overhead, flex the knee and lower the arms down to the floor, hands and knees 90-degree angle. Inhale, straighten the legs up and arms overhead. Flex the knee and lower the hands down. Inhale, straighten the arms up as you bring the legs up to the sky. Flex the knee and lower the hands down. One more time. Inhale, straighten the legs up, arms overhead. And then flex the knee, lower the hands, the feet down, under heels under the knees, feet wide as your hips. Keep the arms into cactus arms. Slowly pick up the lower back, the middle back, coming to high bridge. Lift the hips, lift the pelvis and heels up and down, up, down. Keep the hips up. Engage those glutes, engage those quads. And then one more. Inhale, lift. And then slowly upper spine, middle back, lumbar spine, sacrum down, feet off the mat, hands to your knees, release Apanasana. Thighs into the chest and away, into the chest and away, into the chest and away, 90-degree angle, arms overhead, cactus arms. And again, straighten the legs and bring the hands down towards the floor. Flex the knee, 90-degree angle, arms overhead. Engage the belly and straighten the legs, hands down. Flex the knee, arms overhead. 2 more. Inhale, straighten the legs, hands down. Flex the knee, arms overhead. Last one. Straighten the legs, hands down. Lower the feet down and then slowly release and hands to your chest into rocking from side to side. So bring the thighs in and just release your lower back here. Now bring the arms to the side and the knees again, 90-degree angle. Twisting gently to the left with exhalation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hover there, engage the core. Back through center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the right slowly. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hover. Engage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the left, exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hover, engage. Back through center. 2, 3, 4, 5. To the right, exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hover. Back through center. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more round each side. Exhale to the left. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hover, engage. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last round to the right. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hover, engage. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Feet down, knees bent. Coming to bridge, align your spine. Exhale, release the spine down. And walk the feet wide as your mat and then drop the legs to the left and turn the head to the right. Turn the palms so your palms are facing up and you are releasing through the hips. Make sure you're relaxing your right glute. Soften the chest, the shoulders. Just breathe. Back to center. Keep the feet wide as your mat. And then turn and release the legs to the left as you bring the head to your left shoulder. Relax your left glute. Release your left hip. Return the head slowly back through center, both legs back through center. Feet off the floor, hug yourself. And tight, release your lower back and then release. Hands to your knees, big toes touching. Open the knees out and in. Exhale, open and close. Exhale, open and close. Open and close. Now straighten the legs up to the sky. Engage the inner thighs, open the legs in a V, and then slowly rotate the ankles in one direction. The ankles are cracking like crazy today. Going into the opposite direction. And then slowly engage the inner thighs, bringing the legs slowly back through center. Lower the feet down and heels underneath. Again, coming to gentle bridge, align your spine. And then slowly release it down towards the floor. Now straighten the leg towards the floor and hug the left thigh into the chest. And flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. Place the left foot on top of your right thigh, above your knee, and with your right hand into the outside of your left knee and the left arm in T position. We're going to twist to the right gently as you guide the left knee to the right. Don't go too deep. Just breathe here. And return back through center. Release the left foot down and then bring the right knee bent. Now extend your left leg towards the front of the mat and hug the right thigh into your chest. Place your right foot on top of your left thigh with your left hand outside of your right knee and the right arm in T position. Take a deep inhale and exhale, twist to the left. Stretch that IT band and return back to center. Release the right foot down, the left foot down. Hug yourself again. Flatten your lower back. Then open the thighs wider than your rib cage. Feet up and happy baby, holding from the outside of the feet or outside of the ankles. Try to keep the chin into your chest and the lower back flat on the mat. Take a moment and just breathe here. And guiding the sole of the feet together in Supta Baddha Konasana, recline butterfly pose, holding from the feet, chin to the chest, shoulders back and down. Take a few breaths with the feet off the mat. Keep the sole of the feet together, guide the feet towards the floor. Bring the arms into cactus arms, open the chest, release the hips, the pelvis. And slowly guide the thighs and the knees in. Walk the feet wide as your mat and then open the knees so your knees are wider also. So your feet and the arms are in T position and in cactus arms. So let's do some windshield wiper movement here, moving the legs in one direction and the head goes into the opposite direction. Just move gently. Legs and head from side to side. A few more rounds. And let's return back to center, straightening the legs. Feet are turning out, pointing the with the toes out, and then guide the arms away from the body with the palms facing up, and you are now in your Shavasana final pose. So make any adjustment you need here. Letting go, covering yourself. Take the time. Find yourself in that optimal position where you can actually work on releasing, surrendering into a full and complete relaxation. Your breath is back to normal. You are fully supported by Mother Earth. Your chest is open and your shoulders are free. The muscles in between the rib cage are releasing. You are creating room for the internal organs. Your hips, pelvis, and pelvic floor are also releasing. Your legs, all the way down to the sole of the feet, are feeling heavy. Allow your body to surrender. Take your time. Very slowly, please deepen your breath. Gently rock your head from side to side. Feel your toes and fingers, and slowly, with your next inhale, the arms are coming overhead and you are pointing through your toes, creating space in between each vertebrae. Inhale, reach, and exhale, bend the knees, hug yourself and roll over in fetal position, and hope and stay there, holding position and fetal. Take a moment, don't rush. Find your way slowly and gently. Seated position, Sukhasana or easy pose or any other pose where you can keep the spine straight up. Shoulders are back and down, placing the hands to your thighs or knees. Guide the chin slightly back and down. Soften the muscle of your face and jaw. Let's take the time here to bring the attention back to the breath. And let's work now with Ujjayi breathing, the victorious breath, where we contract gently the epiglottis, the muscle of your throat, close to the vocal cords. Very gently, using the abdomen, we're going to gently breathing in and out through the nose. And we're going to move the breath using the abdominal muscles, inhaling, softening, exhaling, gently contracting and moving the breath out as we gently contract the muscle of the throat. Inhale, softening. Exhale, gently contracting. And it has to be a very quiet sound. Only you can hear the sound with your inner ears. Don't force the closing of the muscle of your throat. Slowly let go your Ujjayi breathing and return to your regular breath. Keep watching the movement of the breath. By the hands to the center of your heart, Nanjali Mudra. Notice the body, especially notice the state of the mind. Take the time to express gratitude to yourself for this gift, for yourself, to yourself, for your body and your mind. A time of self-love and self-care. And if the mind at this moment feels at ease, peace, calm, and clear, invite you to cultivate these qualities a little bit longer after the practice is done over. Quiet mind, peaceful mind, clear mind. That is yoga. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And thank you all very much for being here today. Namaskar. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Looking
Thank
forward
you.
to seeing you next Thursday. Take care of yourself. And I'll see you then.
Bye.
Thank you.